All right, let's get into it. So, we're going to continue working on the aluminum factory here today. Did a little bit of work off stream, kind of trying to figure out some things with decorations a little bit. I am dealing with some Z fighting issues, and I'm wondering if coated concrete will work better here. But I do want to get production up and running today. I want to get the rest of the machines built and turn everything on. This is getting a little bit better with the Z fighting, I think. So I'm going to set up the Alclad sheets and the Alclad sheets and the probably an aluminum casing constructor to use the ingots once they're produced. Those are going to be temporary, I think. So I'm not going to put too much effort into making them look great. I'm just going to hide them underneath for now. But I want to get something built quick and turn it on before I continue working on like aesthetics, just so that we can make sure all the like machinery is set up correctly and working, get it producing. Then I'll go back to working on the aesthetics of the whole factory here. So that's the plan for today. Can't afford. Oh, I'm out of concrete. Okay. So I guess the first thing we're doing is heading back to base to get some concrete. Yuck. All right, so let's grab some concrete. Wait, what did it say? What can I not afford? Hang on a sec. Now I'm confused. Oh, coated concrete. Oh, plastic. I don't have plastic. Okay. I think I forgot that. I don't know if I knew that coated concrete required plastic. Let's see. Today's the 23rd. What do I get? Branches. Great. Okay. So I have some plastic over here. Yeah, okay. Let's grab a couple stacks of this. And let me go get some more copper ingots. I'm going to need those. I don't have a copper ingot coming in. So I'm just going to set up a container to feed the Alclad sheet factor machines. Let me get as much of this as I can. Okay. All right. So, head back over. And I think the first thing I want to do is drop off all that concrete. Or copper. So, excuse me. Got a little bit of cold here. So we're going to have, I think, 3 assemblers making, is it alclad sheets? Yeah, 3 assemblers consuming the ingots, which are coming from here. So let me double check. Each of these is going to be producing what? Can we connect these directly? I think we can. So each of these is going to be producing 60 aluminum ingots per minute. So we want 3 machines using 30. Okay, so we are going to need a manifold. Let's get that set up. Let's do it like this, I guess. Merger, right? Was the top one right? Yeah, okay. So if we do it like that, 180 total. All right, let's just do a 3. Like that. Oh, look at that. The height's wrong. Okay. Okay, I think I need to. That's doing a height change as well. So I need to bring these down 1. I think I'm going to have to rebuild these, like, okay. Does that not work that way? I thought that worked that way. I thought you could come through it. Okay, I guess you can't. To redo those. Oh, you can do it that way, it seems like, but I couldn't. I guess maybe because I couldn't see it, I couldn't drag it the right way. So I want it to be just a little bit lower. And why is it? Oh, that's right. I did it like this. That's why it's. Okay. I did it like this because I didn't want it clipping out outside of the bounds of the thing. Let's just replace all of this. So where did I get the height fixed? Was it on this? Is that lower than that? Yeah, that's, I think, slightly lower than that. So that's actually wrong. Hang on. So go there and then come down. And we want it down 1 more like that. Okay. We'll get rid of you. Come down 1 more. Like so. Okay. think it's complaining about clearance. Yeah, what is that? What is it not like? There we go. Okay. So now, should be able to come over to you, and from you to... Wait, what did I do? I did the wrong thing somehow. Now it's too low. Okay, so the heights are just off. So, yeah, I can see it's going up. So we're gonna have to pull it back out from the wall a little bit to give it enough room to correct the height difference. Oh, and that one's... Wait. Why are those different? Oh, it's on an angle, that's why. Okay. So we need something angled with the wall. Yeah, we need platforms angled with the wall to set this up. Because this one now is going to work, I think. But that doesn't matter, it's on an angle. So we got to get base with the wall. Yeah. So let's delete this temporarily. And put in some new ones. Is that right? Yeah. Okay. I am running out of... Yeah, I have, like, my inventory is completely full, so I'm dropping these little boxes everywhere. Is there one thing I can delete? Alright, we'll delete this silica. Because this is all concrete, right? We'll get the rest of that in a second. Okay, let's try this again. We'll come out here and make the merger right on the edge here. Like that. No, I've done it wrong again. Hang on. It's not lined up with the wall, it's lined up with this other set of foundations. How do I get it to... I guess I have to do it like this. There we go. This is all temporary anyway. Alright. Merger, do you like this? Is that too close? Oh, and now the original... Yeah, now the original would have worked. Alright. Try again. Try again. So that's the right height. Let's see if we can get it to connect up if I move these in. Is that too close now? Maybe. Well, those look connected up to me. That looks right. Maybe. All right, let's recreate you over here. You're going to be going left. And then you, we recreate, and you're just going to have a belt. All right, so Mark III belt comes over there. Actually has to come in a little bit, it looks like, but that's okay. Maybe I move it out one so that that's, well, this is all hidden inside the ship anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter. So you go like that. We're done with you two. And you two. These should be connected up, I believe. I connected them like on there. Okay, so all our ingots should flow over here. And then now I think now I can get rid of this stuff. I don't need you anymore. And I'm gonna need, let's see, I'm gonna need a constructor. And then 3 assemblers. And I gotta squeeze them inside here somehow. And set up the copper thing as well. Now is that poking outside the edge of the, no, because it's a block. It's a full foundation wide. All right. So let's see assemblers. Let's do assemblers first. So can I get you guys squeezed in here somehow? These do take up quite a lot of space. So there's 1 and 2. Those are going to be inside the wall. I guess we'll do the 3rd one over here somehow. Yeah, I think I've almost run out of room at this point. Where could I fit? And I don't even know if I can connect these up. Yeah, they're like too close. I don't think I can connect them up. All right, where am I going to fit you guys? I guess I could extend the back here somewhat. Like just a little bit, maybe? What other space do I have available? So nothing really along this edge. This is all taken up. This is all piping. Nothing down here. Yeah, it's mostly either here or just temporary stuff somewhere else. How am I going to fit you in? These can come back. Okay, so this is like the side, this is what the side of the factory is going to look like. Or at least what I've done so far, what I was kind of tinkering around with last night. Do I build this out? Do I extend this outwards? It'd be kind of annoying work to maybe I put something up on top? Oh, I should finish the coated foundation. Let's see. Now this is the default color. And it works to fix the Z fighting because there's no real lines, right? The like it's still there a little bit, but it's not too bad. It's eating up plastic. Let's see. I have some space above here, but not really. I guess I need to like extend this a little bit if I'm going to squeeze it in underground and hide it. Let's see. Well, let's try again. So we got an assembler like this, right? Maybe we can squeeze that one in there. Let's see what the first one looks like. That's too close to the wall. We can't feed the inputs. So we'll come out to like here, maybe. So there's our aluminum ingots. So that one can be, let's see, aluminum alclad metal sheets. There we go, alclad aluminum sheets. So we need aluminum ingots and copper ingots. If I could squeeze 3 of these in here, that'd be great. So let's do, can we get you, no, I think we gotta do, we're going to need a splitter here. See if we can squeeze all this in. So a splitter here. For like, I gotta come out one more. So that would be the copper. Can I get... I can clip through the wall. Okay, so I can get the copper out if I need it. So you would be the copper line, and then the ingots could come from over there. Boy, that's gonna be tight though. Let's see. Can we run? Can we put the? Can we figure out a way to get the splitter right here? Or would it have to face the other way? Maybe we can. So if we put down a belt like that. I think we need one higher. So we want it going this way. And then we put a splitter right there. Like that. We want this to line up pretty much exactly. So if we do that, and then get rid of all this, and rebuild this, I think it'll connect up. You can double check. Yeah, that's going to connect up. So then, which one do we want to come from? That's too, I think that's too far to the right. Can I make you work? Like that? That's not an input. It's so dark down here. Well, we could just move it, put a merger there, like this. So if we do like that, no, that's not going to work because it's pointing the wrong way. But okay, so we want we want a belt to be going like this, sort of ish. Put another merger. Yeah, that's not good. Let's put another stack pull there and build a line out. So if we build the line out, then we can place our center merger to come over here. So you're going to want to be, now getting those to connect up is going to be tough. I might need to rework this. Well, let's put a merger. Oh, it's not high enough? Darn it. No. Let's go like this. Will that work? I don't think so. Oh boy. So we need a splitter, we need a merger here that these guys are feeding into. So maybe we do it like this. Let's get rid of these. And let's try and get you where I need you to be. That's a splitter. Okay. And then we need one more, I think. How are we gonna... It's so close. There's no way to squeeze another one in. Let's see. How can I make you work? Well, I can maybe rebuild this, redraw this. But how am I gonna get that one in? Oh, that one doesn't necessarily need to connect up. That can be used later. Because I only need 90, and these two are producing 120. So maybe this will work. Because you're producing what, 60 per minute? That's not okay. Too close. All right. Yeah, I think we'll come back to that third output in a second. Pull you out. Like that. Still too close. Okay. This one I think should work. Yeah, it's a little ugly, but it works. Okay. So that gets us 120 into that. And we'll deal with the other 60 later. Because this can now come here. And the 120 starts going into... Okay, there we go. So we're going to have to deal with that later. But we've got the first one set up. So we should have ingots coming in there. We do need to figure out how we're going to feed you. Where's your input line? You're in the wrong place. Okay. So the splitter, we need you to be coming from, I think it's easier if we just have you like this, and then as far out as we can go, maybe? I can still come in here and grab the output. Okay. So we're gonna have just a container over here. Like so. You're where copper ingots come from. So we'll just clip you through, nice and easy. We're going to need 90 per minute, I think. So get a Mark II over here going. All right. So that's where copper comes from. Let's drag these over there. So copper and aluminum. All right. Now can we figure out how to squeeze in a second one of these? So if we put you like that, we also need to be able to collect up the outputs. And I don't want like I don't want a splitter or merger like poking out through the side here. Let's put a wall down for now to give us our boundary and see what we can do. Yeah, we can just, I think, squeeze inside the boundary for the output. Let's see. So we do a merger just like that. And it's just inside the wall. Now the wall clips out a little bit, so how far inside? Oh, I think that might poke through. Let's see. Now I gotta do this. Yeah, look at that. Oh, that's so annoying. So we need to be one closer. Okay, I think we can do one closer. I think we can do one closer like that. And now if we build this, yeah, it's clipping in, but it's not visible from the outside. Okay, that's fine. So you're producing, you should be producing alkyd sheets, 30 per minute. That's going to be fine. Can we get... Oh, no. No! Okay, this is not going to work. There's just not enough space. I guess since the idea here was that this was going to be quick and dirty, I'm going to have to rebuild these later anyway. So maybe I'll just have 1 and 2 and be done with it. Jaco, welcome back to the channel. I did get a good vacation. Thank you very much. I went to Phoenix, saw my cousins and their kids, my aunt and uncle, and my mom showed up too. So it was a good family reunion. All right, so at least we've got one of these producing sheets. We can just collect the outputs. And then, what do we have left over? We've got leftover aluminum ingots. So we'll connect those up with this and put them in a constructor, which I believe we can squeeze in. Let's see. So we're going to need you to go over to like a collection point over there. And then we need to merge the overflow ingots with that line. So let's do that like this. So leftover ingots. And not yet sourced ingots. Just like that. Okay. So now we've got aluminum ingots all going there. Let's put down our constructor. Any plans for Christmas? No, I will not be doing, I don't think I'll be doing anything special for Christmas. Just hanging out, because I did it, like I said, I did the travel last week. So now we need a constructor. You can be like sideways like this, I think. You'll be able to get your output? Yes, okay. So you're going to make aluminum casings, which only needs ingots. So let's come down with you. Let's get a conveyor belt down here. We want a smart splitter, so we can handle overflow. So I need an AI limiter. Oh man, squeezing all this in is a little rough. But luckily I don't have to make it look good. I just have to kind of squeeze it all in. Let's make an AI limiter. Because we're going to reclaim these ingots later and do away with all this, basically. Alright, so smart splitter goes here. Oh, this is backwards. Okay. Constructor. Like that, I think? Yeah, okay. So, nope, not quite. Is that right? No. Let me build it from this side. There we go. So, ingots in, right? Oh, darn it, that's not gonna work. Can I go from there to there? That's not an input. Okay. Let's get that smart splitter back. So if we put the input on that side, it should be carrying like, I don't know, a lot. Yeah, Mark 1's not going to cut it. That can carry 120, which is, we're producing 180 and eating some of it in there, but not enough. So we actually need Mark 3s here. All right, can you get to there? You can. Okay. So then the output goes to there. And we configure this so center output is any and left output is overflow. So we can collect extra ingots. Okay. So then we've got ingots here, we've got sheets there, and we've got casings here, right? I have to actually set this up. Where are the casings? There we go. Okay. So now we need to swoop up all the outputs and pop them over here somewhere. So let me make my containers. Let's have some industrial storage containers. Like so. Set up some floor holes. And I don't think we're producing, well, the ingots will certainly fly off the shelves. So let's just do Mark III all the way around. All right. That's fairly straightforward. So 1, 2, and we're hiding one. So let's get number 3. Let's bring you guys down like this. So I think okay, so we'll do, that should be that's the outside, so that's going to be ingots. So let's do that. So ingot overflow is here. We're going to come over here like this. Connect up to this guy. Okay, there's ingot overflow. Then alclad sheets, we'll go to the second one. So I want you to come up a little bit. How many are you producing? Like 30? Yeah, okay. So you're going to come over here. Like this. So that's sheets, and then casings is over here. You're going to come up to like there. Okay. 60 per minute. All right. So this is all ugly, but this is all also temporary. This is just to get stuff produced that I can use. And I'm gonna like delete all this and make better factories for these products later. But now I need to turn everything on, I think. Angles, trying to make it always perfect. Yeah, Jacob, I'm very much the same way, except that I just want these done, and they're temporary. So, only connecting belt to a floor hole, that auto transform into a covered lift. It does not, unfortunately. It would be nice if it did, right? That would be a nice little quality of life feature. All right, so I need power for you and you. Where's my current power connection? I think it's over here somewhere. Yeah, here we go. Where's that? Let's make another one here. I thought there was a way to... Oh, right, you target the wire. No? I thought there was a way to move a thing so that the wire came with it. Yeah, if you hold control, it moves the wire connection with it. Okay, cool. I thought there was a way to do that. Oh, right. Okay, let's just slam you down there. Where did that go? Okay. Just move you like there for now. Yeah, that works. Okay. Then we can keep bringing power over. Like that. Okay, and from there we just turn these two things on. Where did you go? I just set you up. All right, so assembler and constructor are both powered. We do need actually power up above for the foundries. We haven't done that yet. So let's see. Right between the floor holes, I think. How would I, let's see. So we come down and inside to, like, I guess something like that, maybe? How do you look? So I want it a little bit further back and a little bit more to the right. So a little bit further back, a little bit more to the right. How's that looking? Yeah, that's good. Okay. It's going down through the inside, right? I think so. Yeah, there you can see it. You can just see it there. It's traveling through the body of the machinery. Just right. Okay, cool. So the second one, so we want it right along that line, and somewhere like, where is it in comparison to? It's right on the right edge of the floor hole. So like there, I think? For that one? Let's go see. Second one looks good. Yep. Third one. Let's see. So right there. Okay, so right there, and then I think we want it right there. Double check. Yeah, there we go. It should be one forward, actually. Let's see, where did I put that? Is that connected? No. Okay. I think that's fine. Yeah, can't really see it. Okay, so there's power for our foundries. Just got to connect those up. Now, where did you go exactly? So we go 1 to 2 and 3. And then where was our actual power point? It was there. Have you come over there? Okay. So all three of our foundries should now be powered. I think. No, this one's not somehow? No power. Okay. But these two are powered. Why aren't you? You're connected to something. What did I miss? Oh, is there another one over here somewhere? That's probably the wrong one. Yeah, okay, that's why. There we go, okay. So that's powered, you're powered. You're powered, right? Idle, yep, okay. Water is already on, we already powered that. So if I power the foundries, or the refineries, they should start producing. Now where is you? Where is your power coming from? From the front. Alright. So we want to go down and inside, I think. Or maybe we just want to I don't really like power poles. I prefer to hide the contents. There's just a random pillar there, by the way. So there's actually a hole there. So we want to be right about there-ish on the underside. So just a little bit forward of this hole in the floor, I guess. Come and find that. There's the hole, okay. So yeah, right kind of behind the, that thingamajig. Let's see what that looks like. So it's largely hidden. It could be more to the closer to the hole and farther forward. I guess that would be more like inside the. So more to the left and farther forward. Something like. Something more like this. Let's do. That, I guess. And then if we connect. Well, I have to go get rid of the other one. Where's the other one? Okay, that's too far forward. The centering is right, but it needs to be further back. Use beam. Hide all the cables under the machines, exactly. Strife, welcome back to the channel. It's going pretty good. I'm gonna try to turn everything on today, and then go back to working on finalizing the exteriors. So yeah. Come back further. Try that one. So right now I'm trying to hide the power lines. Okay, I think that worked pretty well. I'm okay with that line there, I guess. I can't really figure out a way. I seem to be having trouble positioning it differently. So, for you, we want the same basic location. Where did we put it? It's right along. It's right along the bauxite line, and then we want it right between. Yeah, the pipe and the. Okay, so we want it like there, right along the top of the bauxite line. So I think there. You get connected to. Oh, I don't want to do that though. Do I want that cable visible from above? I don't think I do. So we'll go over to the corner like that. Well, that's a mistake. And then we need one more for the third one. So right along the bauxite line between the two outputs. So I think that's like there? Maybe? Let's go see what that looks like. Did I get that right? No, it's too far to the left. I can see it clipping through. Alright. So it's more like over here. Because we've got, what do we have coming down from this? We have... What is that, wastewater? That then, yeah, that's the wastewater. Okay, so it's between these two, right where the bauxite line would be. Which one is the bauxite line? This one. So it's more like there, I think. Yeah, that's good enough. If I really want to fiddle with it later, it's pretty tough to tell what I'm doing. Okay, so let's avoid the power for the lights, because that's going to have to be redone later. If I go in a little bit, actually, I should be able to get it just where I want it. Okay. It's getting real tight up here. Go like that, and then you come up here. And where did that end up putting the power line? Yeah, right down there. Okay, that's fine. That's good. So we connect you up to you. And then we need a connection to the main grid from somewhere. Here we go. Come down along here. No, those are lights, right? No. That's what I'm looking for. Alright. Everything should be on. Yes. It begins. It begins. Okay. Cleaning the fish tank. Computer factory. Rubber. Copper sheets. Yeah. So many components and things to make, right? Alright, why is that empty? That seems wrong. That's the bauxite line, so something has gone wrong somewhere. We're gonna have to go check that out. So bauxite should be coming along this line from somewhere. I think I may have connected the wrong thing to this. Wasn't this... Wait, was this bauxite? Okay, I rebuilt this yesterday, so something's not right. Oh, I never connected it up, that's why. Jeez. Alright, well that's easy enough to fix. Yeah, I rebuilt one of these towers. Art Hybrids, welcome back to the channel. Good to see you. Yeah, I've almost got it up and running. We're almost producing. I just need to fix one thing, or there might be more things I need to fix. We'll find out. So from underneath, hang on, don't die. Okay, refill. Okay. Bauxite, please. There we go. That looks better. Flowing back in. You know what? I'm gonna run over here real quick and get some jetpack fuel because I'm running low. Then we'll come back and check in on how that's doing. As manifolds fill up and production ramps up, we'll see. See if I've missed anything else. Oh, supercomputer factory. It's going to be another 40 hours before I'm ready for you. All right. All right. Everything's green, that's a good sign. That's yellow now, so there's some kind of stutter in the production line, but yeah, it might just be manifold issues. Let's see. Okay, the bauxite's back. So you're producing silica and alumina solution. Okay. Silica and alumina solution. Aluminum scrap. Okay, you're working. It's getting the water it needs. This is running at capacity. That's a good sign. So are you still stuttering, or are you like set up? I think it's good. Okay, so foundries look like they're doing stuff. Green, green, green. Everything's in the green. Aluminum ingots are being produced. So ingots, you should be empty. There's no sheets in there. Oh, I've got casings though. All right, got aluminum casings. Let's go look at sheets. Are you working? You're working. Yeah, baby. Oh, I was just a little bit early there. All right, so clip into the sky and produce my sheets, my darlings. Yes, alclad aluminum sheets. Man, that's a lot of work to get that set up. Okay, so functionally, this is done. We're producing 180 ingots, aluminum ingots per minute, and we've got like a temporary little mini crappy factory down here that's producing sheets and casings. I've got overflow to collect ingots in case I need a couple hundred of those for something. I am going to run out of copper though, because I don't have ingots coming in. I've just got a container full of copper ingots that's feeding the sheet production. So one thing I should do is head over and get some more copper to just like pad out that buffer a little bit. Yeah, so Strife says truck them in. I actually have a plan. I'm actually going to be, I need copper for a bunch of other stuff too. So I'm actually gonna be heading up north and extending my train line to bring in either copper or copper ingots. I can't remember which I need right now, but that's the plan. So once I've done that, I will bring it over here. I'll bring some of them over. Well, no, I won't bring them over here. I will combine them with the aluminum ingots at another factory, and then that will produce the aluminum sheet, the alkali aluminum sheets on a more permanent basis, and will be set up to allow, you know, because this is not 100% efficiency. It's totally inefficient at the moment. It's just, and it's ugly. So I just slapped this together this morning because I wanted to get some production running. But this will run for a while because it'll make 3 times this many sheets. So for every 100 copper ingots, I get 300 sheets. Because I think that's right? Yeah, 1 copper ingot gets you 3 alkali aluminum sheets. So this will last for a while. This will get me several thousand sheets, which will be enough. And later, I'm going to rip all that out anyway and rebuild it somewhere else. But yes, I am super, super happy that functionally this thing is working. We're definitely producing aluminum. Let's see if everything stays green for a while. Yeah, I think we got the balancing and the liquid stuff right. Because 50 water per minute. Yeah, and you're not getting backed up, right? You're able to feed out your extra water. Yeah, he's not getting backed up at all. So we're producing scrap. This water is being consumed correctly, so this won't get backed up, or was. Is this going to go down? It should go down at some point. Yeah, see, then the wastewater gets fed back into the pipe system. Excellent. Okay. So we got alumina solution, we got water, bauxite, coal, and silica. It's all happening. It's all moving along. Very cool. This bad boy's running at full capacity. I really like the way this pops up through the floor. That's such a cool. I'm really happy with how that turned out. We got our foundries back here, belching smoke and producing ingots. And then a nice clean collection of products from this factory over here. Now this is probably temporary as well. In fact, it almost certainly is. But for now, it's working. Joshua, do you have any truck stations or main truck station for main location? I do have one truck line. I guess I can take a break and go show you what that looks like. And I do not have copper alloy ingot. I might. For alternate recipes. What are we looking for? Copper alloy? That's iron ore. Is that this one? Iron and copper? That might be this one. I had done a bunch of hard drive hunting once I got to tier 5. But now that I've unlocked, what am I in now? Tier 6 or tier 7? Yeah, bauxite's tier 7. So I haven't done it since because I had kind of run out of recipes. So I guess I figured I would do a bunch more unlocks first, and then go hunt more hard drives. But I don't have any recipes for tier 7 at the moment. Any alternate recipes. But I have a lot of them for everything else. I hunted a lot of hard drives. So is there any ingot overflow? No, it's all the ingots are being used right now. That's curious. It seems like that should not be the case. Because well, what are we? Why is it backed up here? Oh, because it's Mark 1 belt. Okay. So wait, that's There should be some overflow for the ingots. Let me go double check this. So you guys are producing 60 per minute? 60 per minute, okay, yeah. So 60 per minute feed into both sides of this merger. And then from there, we need a Mark II belt to carry 120. That's going to carry 120. That's 120. That's more than 120, so this should be Mark III. Yep, okay. Mark III. Mark III and Mark III. So we should now start getting some... Once this fills up... Excuse me. This should be slowly growing. Yeah, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so once that fills up, the overflow should come out over here. The one with the water, as people say, is the free version. But like the alternate coke steel ingot, I do like the alternate copper alloy ingot. Yeah, so I think... so that's the standard recipe. So this is the free one, right, or the cheaper one. This is made in the refinery, and then in the foundry. So if I throw a foundry down real quick and look at the recipes, yeah. So this is the one you're talking about, copper alloy ingot. So you just feed in iron and copper. So that saves on copper usage compared to the standard copper ingot. And I think the one with the foundry that uses water is also more efficient in terms of copper usage. But I'm doing all bespoke factories. Everything is just in time or just enough. So I'm not even using like a fraction of the copper in the world yet. So I don't super need to worry about like resource efficiency. Although I'll use a more efficient, I will use a more efficient recipe if I have it, just out of habit. But all right, so top side, this is done, I think. With all the coated concrete, we've got our floor holes showing off our belts and pipes. Everything is running. Got a few more belts over here. Those look nice. We get that little Fix-It logo. That's cool. This looks good. These are fine. I did read somewhere that you can put a metal pillar in the center of these to shut off the smoke if you want to. So like if you slot a metal pillar through the center of them, I can't remember, is it the big metal pillar? No, it's a small metal pillar. Small metal pillar. You can like slot two in here and then get rid of the smoke that way. I don't know exactly how you place it though. I can probably do it. I can probably figure out it with a beam. So I think it's like sort of like that, and then you do it out to the front. There's a way to hide the smoke. I haven't played with it yet. And I don't think I care to today. But there is a way to do that. So that, yeah, the top is done. So now we just build. Okay, so what else is left to do? Lighting. We got to get lighting right. So that lighting that's in there now has to get ripped out because it's not going to work. But we do lighting, and then we just finish up the walls down to the water line. I probably need some actual foundation down here. I need something here. Now, how much space did I have? Oh, you know what? I probably could have built more machines underneath here. Like I Yeah, there's enough room there that if I wanted to, I could route all the aluminum ingots around there and put the constructor and the assemblers down underneath that floor. So build one more floor, like right at the water line, and I'd have enough room for everything I was struggling with over here. But there is one thing I want to do right away. So let's see. I've got, yeah, we're starting to collect some overflow ingots. Got alclad sheets and casings. I don't know what these are for, but I knew I could make them, so I wanted to. Strife, thanks, man. I think it looks good too. And when I'm excited to finish up the exterior because once everything is cleaned up, it should look like almost kind of like a ship sitting in the middle of the river here, like a ship factory with a giant like pillar growing out of it. I think it's gonna look cool. Water's everywhere. Iron can only be mined from the node. That's why they say water version is better, but it's optional. Yeah, no, I agree. Anytime you can use the least amount of resources to get the most product, that's great in this game. But the trade-off is like, okay, my iron's over here in the middle of the desert. How am I going to get water here? You know, am I going to build packaged water? Am I going to build a giant pipeline that has to deal with elevation changes and all that nonsense? Am I going to train ship the ore out to the water, which is what I chose to do? But it's also, in some senses, it can also be overkill because, like, if you're like me, if you're not building a giant mega factory that's doing, like, you know, 15,000 ingots per second or whatever, you don't need to worry about it too much. Like, just, I'm not even using half of the various resource nodes that I have tapped. You, however, you're going to come with me. Ooh. And I think I need one more for an unlock back at camp. So, first thing we're doing, we're going up here. We're going to build my first Mark V belt. Anything near the top can block the smoke? Okay. Smoke hole for the smelter. I haven't found the idea for that yet. Hello, Mr. Mark IV, Tiny Mark IV belt. I'd like you to meet your cousin. Oh, it's not unlocked. Damn it. Ah. Alright, let's go do the unlock. Shiny. All right. So, logistics. I have what I need, except for some reinforced iron plates. Logistics Mark V, baby. Ready for launch.
Milestone reached. Improved conveyor belts and lifts can now be constructed.
That's cool. Next milestone. Ooh, the hazmat suit. This would let me go into irradiated areas, and it gets me some more inventory slots. That needs aluminum casings, which I'm producing, and gas filters, which I can make. Okay, I don't have radio control units, but I could put some together real quick to unlock this. That unlocks a whole bunch of stuff. Look at all this. Drones, drone port, batteries, sulfuric acid. And then there's the hover pack. I don't think I have 100 computers lying around. Where would they be if they were? They'd be in here. I don't have any spare computers at the moment. So I'd have to craft those by hand. Or, yeah. it would be I'd have to craft those by hand, but I could get the hover pack. I can get those, and I can build more of these. Drones would be cool. Yeah, I can't do this one until I figure out what's this require. Computers and crystal oscillators and casings. So yeah, I could throw together a slapdash manufacturer and fund it with containers, and I could build these. So I could do this whole unlock. I could do everything. The big bottleneck for me is going to be computers, because I don't have my computer stuff set up yet. I could go work on it next. But I think I was going to anyway, because the next thing I was going to do was the circuit board factory to feed into the computer assembler. Because I'm using alternate recipe 2. So I would need to build the circuit board factory and the crystal oscillator factory, and then feed all that into the computer assembler at the supercomputer factory plaza. Capture the overflow, and then I would have a source of computers, or I could just make them by hand. And then tier 8, what does it want for tier 8? It needs supercomputers. Yeah, so I have to finish my supercomputer factory first. This technically could be unlocked. And then, yeah, fuse modular frame, that's going to be annoying. Electromagnetic control rods, cooling systems. Yeah, this is out of reach for sure. Well, let's get the hover pack. I've never had one. It comes with inventory slots. So what am I going to need? I'm going to need 100 computers. I would have to do this by hand. Very handy for building things near electrical current. You want the hover pack? It looks so good for building. Okay. Well, there is one thing I definitely want to do first, now that I have Mark 5s unlocked. I've been wanting to do this for so long. Even though I'm not using anywhere near all the bauxite, I've just been like... The whole reason I went into this aluminum production now instead of later was that I was thinking about, man, I want to get the most resources I can from this node, or from other nodes as well. There's other places where I want to be able to pull out more resources, where I'm actually using everything. All right. Mark 5 conveyor belt, 780 resources per minute. Into the splitter you go. And hello, 600 bauxite per minute. Not using anywhere near enough of it to justify it, but that's totally fine. All right, so we have to update our signage. Yeah, very nice. Good morning, Pandian. Welcome back to the stream. Good to see you. So, I don't want to abandon this mid-build. I want to finish this, but I do want to unlock the hover pack. So I think we'll just do manual building, which means I'm going to need a lot of circuit boards. So to build computers by hand at the workbench, I need circuit boards, cable, plastic, and screws. And I think I needed 100 computers, right? So I need 1,000 circuit boards. So circuit boards. So to produce these at the craft bench, I need copper sheets. So I need 250. No, I need 1,000 circuit boards. So I need 4,000 plastic and 2,000 copper sheets. Oh boy, that's a lot. Yeah, I know there's a Mark III miner that I haven't unlocked yet either. So I know it's possible theoretically to get even more. But I've been waiting for Mark V belts for a long time. You know what? Let's drive over. So I think my plastic is over here. Yeah. So I'm gonna need 4,000 plastic, which is what? And copper sheets, right? Well, let's just grab as much as we can. That's 1,000, 2,000. 3,000. Let's start there, because we're going to need to go back and get copper sheets and stuff too. Because we need 1,000 circuit boards. Looks like you skipped over a lot of stuff without having the infrastructure to support it. What was I talking about? What was I saying I don't have? Something about Mark V miners or not having computers? Yeah, I mean, I kind of like went to the end of the line. So like back when I unlocked the supercomputer recipe, I didn't have AI limiters, I didn't have high-speed connectors, I didn't have a line for computers, I didn't have circuit boards. I was like, I want to build the end piece first and then work my way backwards down the chain. So you're right, there was a lot of stuff missing. But what doing this let me do was plan things out much better than if I built all the like support stuff first and then try to mash it all together in here. So far I have built a lot of road infrastructure, and I've built the silica factory, and now I've got the aluminum factory up and running, which isn't actually an input over there for the supercomputer stuff, but is unlocking things for me to make the rest of it more feasible. Yeah, I gotta go craft 1,000 friggin' circuit boards. At least I'm glad I built the hypertube cannons, because at least getting back and forth isn't quite so tedious as it used to be. All right. Circuit boards. Yeah, I don't have enough copper sheets. But I guess we just get started here. And then, what, I just sit here for like 15 minutes and talk to you guys? Yeah, so mods are interesting. So like expanded inventory size, expanded stack size, all of that like seems appealing on the one hand, but on the other hand, like part of the fun of the game is working within the constraints that it puts around you, right? Like working within your limits. Hey, Distracticus, welcome back to the channel. Good to see you. Wow, we've got 5 concurrent viewers at the moment. That's, I think, a record for my stream. Strife, Jacob, Pandian, Distracticus, and somebody else is in here. I'm not sure who. But yeah, this is the most exciting Satisfactory stream ever, because I am handcrafting 1,000 circuit boards to make 1,000 computers. Because I don't have a lineup yet. I don't have a factory online for that. I'm definitely doing the circuit board factory next, because this is so tedious. Pandian. Okay, I will build one live on stream for you to show you how it works, because that's easy enough to do. I'll do that next as a break. I gotta go back. I gotta finish the aluminum factory before I go into circuit boards, because otherwise it'll just sit there unfinished forever. So I gotta do lighting and exterior walls, and then, but that's not too much to do. Just gotta figure out the lighting piece. I don't know. This is gonna take forever, man. It's gonna take another 10 minutes to finish all these damn circuit boards. I need 1,000 of them. Yeah, handcrafting is the AFK mode for the game. Art hybrids. You're the other viewer that I don't think I mentioned. But that's why I have chat. Exactly. That's why I have chat. Hang on. Let's do this. Let's get you a little bit less distracting. How many did I start with here? Ugh. Okay. Make a machine and just stick the parts in. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I have done that in the past. Just like a freestanding assembler or whatever with a bunch of containers feeding into it that just makes these things while I'm AFK. It's not a bad idea. If I had copper sheets and plastic in the same place, I might do it. How much silica are you making at your factory? At the moment, it's making, let me think, it's 9.7 silica assemblers, making the cheap silica recipe. I believe it's making, looking at my notes, hang on. Oh, it looks like I deleted some of this. Using 150 per minute for the aluminum, and like another 104 for that's not being used yet that goes into the supercomputer chain. So it's making like 250 per minute. Do you have any plans for the channel or just casually doing it in your free time? So the response to my Satisfactory videos was the best response I'd ever gotten. It kind of jazzed me up to make more content. You guys know I've been streaming every day for Satisfactory. But this content, this stream stuff, doesn't really lend itself well to the video format. I was thinking about starting up, maybe doing some Let's Plays again, which I used to do on the channel a long time ago. I do have a lot more free time right now. I'm not working at the moment. I don't know if I would ever monetize the channel or try to like make a living with it. I don't think so, because then it would turn gaming into work, and I don't want to do that. But I do like producing content. I like interacting with people on the internet who see my stuff. And for the most part, it's been super positive. I mean, there's been like one negative comment out of everybody who came by and said something on the channel. So I think, yeah, I do think I'm going to start producing more game videos. I'm going to definitely keep streaming Satisfactory. I'm going to be playing this game for a long time, I think. But I think I might, I've really been wanting to play Marvel's Midnight Sun, so I think I might start a Let's Play and just put those videos in a playlist, and not stream it, but just play it and record my gameplay and do it that way. And, you know, I mean, I'll get through that game eventually. So maybe I'll just, I'll swap back and forth between live streaming and Let's Play style videos. And if I come up with something else that makes a good video for Satisfactory, like a good blueprint or a design or something, you know, for a short, quick video, maybe when I finish my supercomputer park over there, my like industrial park, maybe I'll do a showcase video on that. But yeah, that's kind of my thoughts on that for now. What do I need? I need copper pipes. No, copper sheets. Copper sheets. I need copper sheets. Some of the popular YouTubers simply grab 15 minutes of clips from their live streams. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could. Well, the problem is I don't know how to do that. Like you're talking about, like go back through the like 12 hours of live streaming I've done so far and pull out clips of stuff that's interesting and like assemble it back into like a clip video, right? That kind of demonstrates here's what I've been working on and like just puts the interesting stuff in. There's two problems with that. First of all, I don't have local copies of the live streams. I just stream directly to YouTube. So I guess I'd have to download them. And then I'd have to figure out how to I'd have to rewatch everything, pick the clips, and figure out how to stitch it together. And honestly, that's not something I'm good at. It's not something I have experience with. So it's a good idea for sure. But I don't know that I'm the person to pull it off. I also don't know if I would enjoy spending that much time producing like a clip video that might not get that many views. Like making a Let's Play is easy. I just sit down and play a video game and record it. And I just have to remember to talk about what I'm thinking and feeling and what I think about the game while I'm doing it. And that's fairly easy for me. But spending hours combing through the streams and like assembling a clip video, I don't even have software to do that. I'm sure there's fairly easy stuff that I could learn, but I'm not really sure I want to. Let me get this started again. And then I'll keep talking to you guys while we build our obscene number of circuit boards here. Okay, I got enough materials for another like 500. So we're getting close. Art, I thank you for saying you enjoy the streams and the videos. I mean, I feel like back when I was streaming more regularly, and this was years ago, but I had a couple of people who really liked what I did, and I just didn't really market myself or work on exposure because I was doing it after work, you know, and I had limited amounts of time. I couldn't keep a regular schedule for streaming. I wasn't professional about it by any stretch of the imagination, but the people who were around seemed to really like what I was doing. So there's some market out there for what I provide. And I think as long as there's at least a few people hanging out and chatting with me, I'll keep streaming. And I do think I'm going to start making videos too. Stripe says, I like watching your play because you're a bit closer to my level. Bits has over 10,000 hours in the game, and even the simple stuff he does can be way beyond me. Yeah, no, I totally feel that. Those guys, like the guys who do it, I think those guys are like partners, so they make money off their videos, so it makes sense. But they must put so much time into producing videos. I mean, I don't even know how you do the thing where you set up the camera floating in the sky and get rid of the HUD, the heads-up display, and just like do like panning shots. There's got to be some way to do it. Probably you need like the console enabled, or a mod or cheats or something to do it. But yeah, the builds those guys come up with are crazy. I'm just trying to make nice looking factories, you know. Record separately whenever you know you're in the interesting parts. Most YouTube game videos are clip videos. What you're running around, circuit boards. Stick a constructor outside on the ground, power it, and stick in all the materials, then you can talk. Yeah, I should, I mean, we've got enough materials here that we should be able to bang these out pretty quick. You like the blueprint instruction vids? Yeah, so the blueprints I was really happy with. That's why I even came back to making videos for the first time ever in like 7 years. The first video I made about the like road blueprints was, I was just like, this is such a cool thing. I need to make a video about this. And it kind of really kickstarted me to get back into YouTube, making videos, thinking about making videos and streaming and stuff. Fly mod through pack utility. Okay. So it is a mod to do the panning shots or whatever, the cinematic views of the in-game. The blueprint stuff was hurting your head until I explained it. Came here for roads, but I stick here for the good moon. All right, wow, that's really nice, you guys. I really appreciate all of that. It makes me feel very good that I have a couple people who are liking what I'm making. And you know what? The thing about being a streamer or a YouTuber is, if you produce good content and you're disciplined, or not disciplined, you're consistent, you just keep going and putting stuff out, over time, you'll gather a following, I think. That's the way it happened back in 2011. Because I started streaming with Skyrim in 2011, and I wasn't consistent. I didn't put stuff out regularly, but I still built like a small fan base, and there was about 35, 40 folks who came by my streams and watched my videos and stuff. And then I quit in 2013 or something, because I was tired of it, and I was doing too much at work and couldn't devote enough time to it and enjoy it. But that was 2 years. I built up a small following, and I think it's rewarding. It feels good to have folks come by and tell you that they liked your videos. It feels good. God, this takes so long to do by hand. And you know what? I know there's another mod, and this one I would consider as well, that speeds this up. It makes crafting go exponentially faster. So we would have been done in 10 seconds with building 1,000 of these or whatever, however many we had materials for. And Jaco, yeah, listening to chat and responding to people's comments and stuff, it's easier when you have a small following. If I can't imagine that somebody Christopher Odd or Grand Pooh Bear, these huge streamers PewDiePie or whoever, Markiplier, they can't possibly respond to every single chat message and every single YouTube comment. They just can't. It's literally impossible. There's not enough time in the day for them to produce a thoughtful reply to everything they get spammed with. So that is one kind of nice side about being a small streamer, is you can really engage with your community. All right. Well, I'm not sure. I'm not sure this is the most engaging content here. Sitting here watching me manually craft these. Have you tried that idea that I told you into your blueprint road for curves? I'm not sure I remember exactly which comment you're talking about. I know you had some suggestions. Was this the one about the curved ramps, or? Oh, you're talking about the different way to build the curve with the catwalk method, right? I did play around with it a little tiny bit. I think I'd have to experiment with it more to figure out how to build blueprints using that method. The nice thing about blueprints is it doesn't really matter what method you use, because you're just doing the difficult work first once, and then once it's done, you just snap everything together. But I do think, yeah, there is probably a way to use that catwalk rotation method that you were talking about. Oh, Strife, yeah, that's actually a learned skill. So commentary, right? To be able to just let your stream of consciousness out verbally, because everybody while they're playing a game like this is thinking. They're thinking about, I'm going to do this next, I'm going to do that next. But a lot of people who are the first time they stream or the first time they make a video, there's long stretches of silence. It is very much a learned skill. And when I first started, in my Skyrim playthrough in 2011, I think the first few videos, there were long kind of pauses or stretches where I didn't really say anything because I hadn't figured out how to do it yet. But it's very much a learned skill to be able to just, even when nobody's watching, just talk about what you're thinking, talk about how the game is making you feel, talk about your plans and your design and what you're doing. So that is, I do think I do agree with you. I think that's one of my strong areas. I'm pretty satisfied with my ability to do so. Yeah, so that's cool. You did add to your list. I remember you said back then that you're told in stream to place it on your list. Oh, yeah. Oh, now I know what you're talking about. There was a note. You gave me something. I don't know where I put it, though. Blueprint idea from Jaco. For 45-degree turns, just build the outside corner, not the whole thing. I did write this down. You're right. I haven't come back to it yet, but I did write it down. So yeah, we talked about, with the 45-degree turn, building the entire corner. Because that one place we used it turned out really well for the roads. So instead of a 90-degree turn, you build like two 45s, and then you have like a nice angle across the corner instead of like a sharp 90-degree. It's a nicer look, I think, for a left or a right-hand turn. So yeah, I do remember that. And I am kind of interested in that idea in building a blueprint for that. But I've just been so busy with everything else that I haven't actually done anything with it yet. Oh, man. This is so unbearably slow. And I'm almost out of plastic again. So here's what I'm thinking right now, talking about thinking and feeling. I'm wondering if I should end the stream and like do this off stream and come back later this afternoon. Like, it's a little bit early for me to end the stream because normally I go like a little bit past 2 hours, 2.5, something like that. But it's like it's been an hour and 45 minutes into the stream. So I'm thinking about maybe just like ending the stream, setting this going and AFKing to go get some breakfast and coffee, and then coming back and doing maybe like setting up, maybe buying Midnight Suns, downloading that, get that going too, and maybe do a video this afternoon, and then a second Satisfactory stream later this evening once all this like handcrafting stuff is done. So that's what I'm thinking about, although we're really close now. We only need like 200 more or so. Would use the rest of my plastic to do it. So what do we have? We have 2, 4, 6, 800, almost 1,000 that we need. So actually, let's go grab some more copper pipes and then head over to the plastic, because we're out of plastic locally. What kind of music do you listen to? I'm not a huge music guy. If I listen to anything, it's probably like video game music. Like, I'll listen to soundtracks and stuff from like atmospheric stuff, like from The Witcher, or like, what else have I listened to? I have some 90s like rock and alternate rock stuff that I listened to when I was younger. So like, I have a lot of Cake and Beck, and this is all old stuff. I have some Weezer albums and like just like a weird mix of stuff. But I'm not a huge music guy. I still need to build the computers. Yeah, you're right. All right. So I think I am gonna probably end the stream here. I'm gonna go get some breakfast. I'm gonna get this making the rest of the circuit boards. And while I'm at it, I'll probably build some extras. But yeah, I'll build the circuit boards, and then I'll build the computers. Oh wait, I went too far. I went too far. Wait, where's my plastic? Oh, it's down there. I didn't go too far. I went just far enough. Let's see. So I'll probably be back here by like 11:30. I'm in Los Angeles, so I'm talking about Pacific time. And then I might get started on Midnight Suns. I might get started on that series because I do think I want to do that. I think the sooner I start, the better. So I might do like an hour of gameplay there to make a first video, like an intro, and here's the series, and here's the opening kind of bits of the game. And then, so that would take me into the afternoon, like probably 1 o'clock, then I'd take a break, 2, 3 o'clock. I'd probably stream again around 4 o'clock, which would be 6 hours from now. Should check out Awakening by Bits. It's good atmospheric stuff. Yeah, I've heard some of the YouTubers have DMCA free music, right? Like I think Total Eclipse has a library. I didn't know Bits had one too, but that's cool. And Distracticus Prime, I have never heard of Mojo Chronic, but I will go and listen to this song. I'm going to write it, I'm going to add it to my notes, and I'm going to go listen to the song and see what I think. So, Distracticus suggests Whoville Don't Get Yuled Again by Mojo Chronic. And you said it's a mashup? I do like mashups when I recognize the original songs. Like there's a mashup of like Run DMC and Aerosmith that's awesome. There's another one that's like the Bee Gees and I think Nelly. It's like a mashup of It's Getting Hot in Here and Staying Alive. That's cool. And I've seen some other cool mashups too. Mashups are interesting when they work. But yeah, I'll go check that out. And I'm going to be spending more time building an enormous amount of handcrafting a whole bunch of stuff to unlock the hoverjet, the hover pack. So when I stream again, I think I will have the hover pack. I should, because I'm going to handcraft all these damn computers, and then we're going to be done. Is there anything I can throw away to make room? Coal I don't need. I'm going home so I can get that. Okay. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna call it here, guys. I'll probably be back streaming in about, I'm guessing somewhere around 6 hours, like 4 o'clock Pacific time. That's my plan for now. And you may also see a new video go up on the channel later tonight, or maybe tomorrow. It depends on how much editing I want to do on it. But I think I'm gonna start that series with the new Firaxis game, Marvel's Midnight Suns. I don't know if I should be like advertising it on a Coffee Stain stream. Would they be pissed? They'd be like, "Don't talk about another game while you're streaming our game." Oh, and I also promised to do one of these. All right, before I go, let me do this real quick. So let me just show you how this works. Let me put the audio back. Okay, so I'll just do a quick one. So you're going to want to set out a bunch of foundations. Okay. Then you pull out the Hypertube support, and you want these You want it right on the edge here, okay? Right on the edge between where another foundation would be. So that's the first one, and it's right in the middle. Then you come and do that like this, and like that, and like that. And then you put another one right between those two, like this. Okay. So once you've got 1, 2 per foundation, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, like this, then you go and you put all of the hypertube entrance on each one. And you want to make sure it's always facing the right way. So see, there's the green arrows for the input. If I come over here, it's going to be going the wrong way. So I always want it like this. So I'm going to put hypertube entrances on all of these. Okay. And we are going to need one more at the end that should be at least one foundation away from the last entrance. Not another entrance. We're going to need another support, I believe. Yeah. So that's also going to be centered. And let me do that again. You're going to bring it up like that, or kind of depends on what you're trying to do, but you're going to bring it up and then you're going to angle it. So we'll do it like this. Now this one's going to be actually really slow because I've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 entrances. So it's not going to get me that far, but it'll work. It'll show how the process works. So once you've got your entrances set up and your final exit, now you're going to come put more supports. Okay, so these have to be directly between these two. Okay, so this is 2 meters to the right of the first entrance. So 1, 2. And then it's 2 meters to the left of the next entrance. 1, 2, like that. So you put these right in the middle. And the last one has to be 2 meters to the right of the last entrance, okay? Then you come back to the start, you pull out the hypertube, and you draw from entrance to support like that, okay? So now you can see there's a section of tube there, and there's nothing there, right? So now I get rid of this. And there's the first one done, okay? So we're going to do the same thing for all of these. We're going to go from entrance to support, entrance to support, entrance to support, entrance to support, and entrance to support like that, okay? Then we delete the middle supports. And I actually made a mistake. For the last one, you want to connect the tube up to your launching position. So the last one you actually want to go like this. And again, the build mode on this doesn't matter. Noodle, auto, horizontal, vertical, whatever. The only thing that matters is the height and angle of this last support. So now if I wire these all up to a power source, whoops. Whoops. Where's power? Okay, everything's green. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 entrances. This is not going to get me very fast, but it's going to be, you'll see how it works. See? So it doesn't launch me very far, but if you build I think I have 12 on my main one, but if you build like 12 or 13, then it starts to really launch you pretty high and far. And if you build more than like 16 or 17, it'll launch you so high up that everything turns to like smoke and you can't see anything. You go way up in the mists, and you can actually launch yourself out of the map if you build too many. But there you go, quick hypertube tutorial for the end of the stream. Hope you enjoyed it. Okay, Yeah, so I'm going to sign off here, guys, and I'll be back later this afternoon, I think. That's the plan, anyway. So I'm going to sign off, and then I'm going to go set up all the I'm going to set up the AFK crafting, and then go get something to eat. So have a great morning or evening wherever you are in the world. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you next time. Take care, everybody. Bye.